How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to yet another enthralling episode of Converting My Van. In today's episode, we're going to be looking at electrics once again. This is like part million of electrics. So, I'm going to try and cram in a lot into this video. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be updating the electric area, which, as you can see, I've already kind of started by building this little platform. And I'll be talking over that, well, this little wooden structure shortly. So we're going to be updating this area. We're going to be taking this plywood off and putting a new piece on and putting some insulation behind it. Cool. Finish building this wheel arch box thing for specifically designed for the electrics, and we're going to hook up finally the fan with its couple cables, which are here. They're going to be getting hooked up. And I've got another solar panel I want to put on the roof. So I'm going to try and cram all that into this episode. So I'm not sure how long this episode will be, but I'll try and keep it to around 30 minutes. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go through with you this here. Right, cool. So here we are. What we have here is this little wooden structure I built. So the plan of action for this is I'm just using this old bits of wood that are just not being used. So I'm going to build this structure where essentially I'm going to have a lower platform here, and then it's going to go up, and then a flat platform here, and then down again. And the plan is this is going to go on here. So this 1000 watt part of the inverter will be facing upwards. So this is going to be facing upwards, and it's going to lay flat. Any excess cable will be hidden in here, essentially. Now this is going to be boarded. This is going to be like boarded off. So all the excess cable will be hidden inside here. Cool, perfect. It's going to be a lot neater and tidier, more easily accessible. And then over here, I'm going to have a platform, like a flat platform that's going to go under the solar charge controller. So the off switch, a little bit of cabling, and the battery will all be hidden in this lower part. Now there will be a little door on the front here that you'll be able to open to access this, to turn on and off the solar isolator, and if I ever need to do anything with the battery. Awesome. So that is what this piece here is. And I was also thinking then, once this is down, I'm going to build a higher piece. Again, I'll go a little bit higher, probably about here, then go a little bit higher, and then across. So then this is hidden as well, so I can just kind of lift this up if I need to, or a little door or something. That I'm not too sure about. So anyways, what I need to do is I need to disconnect all of this off here. I need to then take this bit of wood off, take him out. I've got a freshly cut piece which will actually go up to the metal. That needs to then get put on with some insulation put in behind, and then after that I can carry on with this wooden structure. Once that is done, once this is all set up, I can then go ahead and connect the fan and light by running the cable along, down, and then into this little black box here. Awesome. I think I've got enough cabling for that. If not, I need to go to Halfords and buy some. Then finally, after that, I'm going to add in the other solar panel, which should be quite easy because I've done it before, and I've done all the hard, annoying cabling that's up here, for example. That's all done. So I just need to drill it in and connect it. So that actually should be pretty easy, fingers crossed. So without further ado, I've waffled on for 5 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and disconnect a load of stuff. So yeah, awesome, let's get to it. Shit. Done. He didn't, thank fuck. Cool. Awesome. That's done. Okay, so next up, just need to finish this bit now. So we've got to go, that one goes, yeah, cool. So I need, that is solid. That's actually like really solid now as well. Anyways, so problem I've got now, everybody. Oh, hang on a minute. Now the problem I've got here, guys, is my drill sounds like it's going to run out of charge. So I actually need to go charge it up. Pain in the ass, but it's really nice. I'm really liking this. Obviously, it's all different kinds of wood, and I'm just gonna. I will have something to obviously secure it. But this is turning out really nice. Drill is charged, and I put on the last bit of wood, and I just attached all this. Awesome. Next up, we're going to go ahead and grab the floor, which will be this. Admittedly, it's not very well cut. Maybe that way would be better. Yeah, my cutting isn't fantastic, but it's not. It won't be too much of a problem, I don't think, because I'm going to have something above this. So we can make this work, basically. Now I need to drill this into place, so I'll go ahead and do that. Put one little screw over here. I'll also put, actually no, that should be alright. So next up, we're going to grab a little corner bracket, and I'm going to stick him under here, just to prop him up a little bit. I think I may have done it a bit too high. It's a little bit uneven, but again, this bit is not actually going to be on show, so I'm not bothered if it's not even. Like, I can tolerate this because it's not going to be on show. Because then this is going to go on here, probably about here, right? Probably about there. And then the cables will feed down into this, and then all the excess cable will be underneath this lid. Then I'm going to put a couple more pieces on top, and then there's going to be another layer on top. And I've got a piece cut roughly to size, because I don't know exactly how much I need, but this piece here is pretty much to size. So I can just show you now. They'll go like that, basically. Nope, we'll go like this. Yep, like that. So now I just go like that. So as you can see then, whether that's a little bit off hole here, won't matter too much, because then this will cover it basically. So yeah, awesome. Right, so we have done some electrics. Here is the semi-finished article. Now it is messy, I know, but all of this is going to be covered up with, like, for example, this piece here. It's going to be going like roughly like that, and I'll have a piece sort of going up like this here. So ultimately this will look a lot tidier than what it does now. Excess cable is going in this wheel arch. So what we have in this battery is we have the solar stuff going into the solar isolator switch, then that goes into the MPPT charge controller. That then goes down into the battery. We have one red cable from the MPPT charge controller to the battery, one red cable from the inverter, and one red cable from the blade fuse box. Black cables, which is a negative, we have one going into the chassis of the van for the earthing. We have one going into the MPPT charge controller. We have one going into the power inverter, and one going into the blade fuse box. That is the battery hooked up. Like I said, excess cable will be hidden under here. And I've got my Bluetooth module there. Next up, like we said, we have got the power inverter here. Now, I've not tried it yet because I'm a little scared. So I'm still going to leave that because a bit nervous, innit? And then I've got the blade fuse box, which in this episode now, what we're going to do next is we're going to try and hook up either the light or the fan, because there's 2 red and 2 black cables here. So I'm going to run these cables all the way along into there. So what I need to do is get some red and black cable, which I have here. I got black cable 4 meters and red cable 4 meter. These are 17 amp, which is more than enough. Halford sell this for like a £5, maybe £6 each. I feel like I'm going to use most of this roll for just one of these, but I can just get smaller amp size cable in the future. Be a little bit cheaper, and I think you get a slightly bigger roll as well. Don't quote me on that. Now, what I would also need to do is connect them together. So I bought these butt connectors, so they can connect. I can connect that red cable and black cable to these red cables and black cables. Then they're gonna go neat and tidy through the van, into here. Now here we are gonna go 1 red and then 1 into the black somewhere, and we're gonna put a blade fuse in. I have an assortment of these here. The fuse we're gonna want to put in is one that is slightly less than the amps that we're going to be using on this appliance, which right now I don't know. So I need to find the listing on eBay where I bought it from, and hopefully it says on there the amps. Once I've got that, put myself a little fuse in, and happy days. So no more dilly-dallying, no more waffling. Let's get cabling. I'm actually going to be using spade connectors because I think it gives us a more secure connection. I might be right or I might be wrong, but stick this in here. Right. Look at that. Fuck. Look at that. That's a strong one, surely. Yeah. Awesome. Next up, I've got my black cable. And then we connect these two together. Like that. Okay, so now I should be able to just run this over to where I need it, theoretically. You kind of come here, there. Now you're going to come down. And I grab myself a little red ring. Oops, we go in like that. Cool. Then I need to connect this to the box. Okay, so I had a bit of a problem when wiring this. So I've got the black cable connected with the spade connector, and that goes in here all the way down into here, and then into the blade fuse box. Awesome. I cut it a bit too short, so we had to make an extension. And I've got the red cable here, which was just to make sure it's working, and then I'm going to put this through the same route. Now, I messed up and I crimped my cables incorrectly, thus meaning it wasn't working. Chris, my good friend Chris, came to my aid with a electric meter reading machine. Two little prongs, like metal prongs. You stick them on circuits, and it tells you like the voltage and stuff. And we sussed out that he sussed out that the problem was me. So he showed me how to crimp properly. So I've got a well crimped extension, and everything works fine. So I'm going to show you real quick this here, which is the fan, and we're going to go air in, and boom, off he goes. Fantastic. And that is blown out air. Now I will admit, this is a cheap, this is a cheap fan off eBay. So the fan, it's not great. It's not great, I'm not gonna lie. In a warm summer day, it's not really gonna do much. But hey, it looks cool. I've done my job, I've got a fan, so that's all that matters. I've got ventilation. Anyways, next up, so we're gonna quickly connect up the other red cable. We're going to put this red cable through, you know, its hidden corridors. Cool. And then we're going to connect the light, which is these two here. Bonk. So we're going to get all that connected up. And then for the last part of this episode, we are going to install a little bit more solar panel. A little bit more solar. I've got one more solar panel to stick on the roof. And then that'll be it for this episode. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead, tidy up that red cable, and we're going to start connecting the other cables. So cables are tidy, and I've now got all four connected, going into here, all the way across here, down this way, and then they all come out here. And then I'm just going to connect now and show you on camera me connecting the red and the black into the blade fuse box. So I'm going to do the negative first. So then this is going to go in here, like so. Let's get this guy. So I only say that because I'm not actually too overly sure on, do I do the negative first, do I do the positive first, and when do I put the fuse in, because I've got a fuse, I've got a spare fuse in my little bag here. I'm going to stick another 5 amp one on, so I've got another little orange one there. But I guess what I'll do for now is I'll plug in this positive, like that. I've got the red light, meaning that the fuse ain't working. I guess that's good. So I just put a new fuse in. Okay, and light is off. Okay, awesome. Oh, whoops. Oh, it is working. It is working. So I can just go bonk, bonk. Ooh. So I'm going to shut the van. So it's pretty bright. It's good lights, I think. I think when it is actually properly dark in here, I'll show you again. Well, here's me underneath the lights. You can kind of see on my bald head. And then, so I mean, the problem is it's very sunny outside. So, not the best time to be testing lights really. But now, oh yeah, we got light, we got a fan, the power is working. Thank you very much, Chris, for the tutorial. So next up, everybody, solar panel. And then that's going to be it for this electric episode. And then next time we're going to be working on this floor down here because I fucked it. Okay, I hope you can see okay. If not, I'm very sorry. This solar panel is a 175 watt panel. So as you can see, it is a little bit smaller than my 200 watt one. I picked this up on Facebook Marketplace for I think 70 or 80 quid, which is pretty decent price, all things considering. Now, one little problem I've got is the cables are this side, which is absolutely fine, but I just need to get them out. Sec. Like that. Now, my next problem is that the cable tied. I've not brought my knife. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the positive cable, which is this one here, and we're just going to attach this together to extend it. I'm just going to drop that off the side of the van. Next up, negative going into the negative, like so. Awesome. So as you can see here, we've got our cables that will then go. I need to feed them this way. So what we're going to do next is we're going to get this drilled into place. So I'm just going to make sure now I've got this lined up exactly how I want it, and it looks alright, which I think so. That is alright. It should just be a case of drilling this into place like we did last time. Okay, cool. That's the first two done, so I'm just going to go through and do all the others. I just remembered I wanted to put some silicone underneath it. So out these will come real quick. Whoopsies. And I have got here silicone. Oh no, I just sat in a puddle and now my bum's wet. No. That really fucking sucks. That. And then I just go like that. Magic. Nice little job that'll do us. And then I just get this back in and so does that just like go in? So is that even like safe? I mean, that's still okay. Well, fuck it. Like that. Cool. Okay. Next up. Fine. That is in. Right, so it's all attached. So now I just need to try and get these cables this way underneath my other solar panel somehow. I really don't know how I'm going to do this. And there's that little groove like that, I guess. Holy fuck, dude. Is this dangerous? Will I die? Holy fuck. What am I thinking? This is not a good idea, is it? I don't know what happens if I touch this, once the sun's on it. I don't know. Am I just being a wuss? Am I just being a way? I just need to get that side. So I'm just jumping on here as a post commentary because it's a little bit loud out on the road. So this is what we have managed to do here with the electrics. So I put the red and the black cable from the second solar panel into this Y splitter. It's called a Y splitter because it's in the shape of a Y. So then the red from solar panel number 1 goes into one, the red from solar panel number 2 goes into the other one, same with the black, and then it has one singular output. So it's got 2 inputs, 1 output, and then the one output then goes down into the MPPT charge controller. So the solar panel, with all the work that we've done already from the first solar panel, is easy. So now it's all already connected into our MPPT charge controller, which I can confirm, thankfully, it's working. The second panel works, which is great. So that will do it for electrics part 2. I shouldn't, fingers crossed, I shouldn't need to do another electrics episode. The plan of action now is each area in this van will have electrical appliances, and so the plan of action now will be, in those specific videos, the electrics will get done, I'll hook it all up, and everything is great. So an actual pure electrics video I don't think I need to do. However, as always, if anyone has any suggestions, any pointers for things I've done wrong, then please please let me know. But as far as I'm aware, we are all good with electrics now, and going forward I can just do like my living area over here. There's going to be a desk here, and I'm going to put a few electrical sockets basically there. In this episode, when I do this wall, I'll do the electrics, which will go into here in that episode basically. So a pure electrics episode I shouldn't need to do now, but we'll see. Nevertheless, thank you everyone for watching yet another incredible episode of Converting My Van. Next time, I don't know what we're doing next time. I'm recording a few videos at once, I'm not gonna lie, so I don't actually know what is next time. But this time anyway, we have got ourselves a new solar panel, and we have got this sorted as well. So just to show everyone one last time, bosh, look at that. And finally, bosh, fantastic. Oh, thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time for another video. Bye.